Hi everybody, guess what I'm going to try today? I am going to make an elevated Betty Crocker chocolate chip cookies. Why are they going to be elevated? How are they going to be elevated? Why? Because I want to see if they taste better. How? Watch along and find out. Okay, doubling the recipe. 2 sticks of butter. I'm going to brown these 2 sticks of butter and then I'm going to bring it back to room temperature because if the butter's too hot, it's going to ruin everything. Gent is walking around there to make sure he's all right. Okay, so turn your saucepan on. Turn it on like a medium low, you know, like that. Okay. Make sure there's no crap in your saucepan. Hi, Oliver. How are you doing, honey? He still has on his jammies because it's only been yesterday since he got his teeth cleaned and all those little cysts removed from his body, little fatty cysts. So he's got to wear his jammies. He's pretty good with not licking stuff, but you never know when you're not looking. 1 stick. 2 sticks. Good. Okay, I'm going to let that melt and brown. Oh, have you ever had browned buttered cookies? It's so much different. Browning the butter brings out so much more flavor in the butter, which helps give the cookie more flavor. Oh no. Oh, sorry, bud. Say hi. Say hi to all your fans out there. Oh, hi, everybody. How you doing? I went to the eye doctor today. I'm still blind, but everything looks good. Say hi. Say hi. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, you my baby. Yes. Say boop. Boop the snoot. Boop the snoot. Oh, yes. I'm out of here. You leaving? All right. Check you later. Here he goes. There he goes. Let's see. Where am I going to land? I'm going there? All right. Ah. Okay, so your butter to burn. Okay, you want it to brown. So just turn it down a little. Turn it down low. I'm just going to wait for it to brown. See, now it's on low. It's not browned yet. You have to be patient. Still browning. It takes like maybe 5 minutes on low. You have to be patient. Also, you could do this the night before. Put it in a covered Tupperware or something like that, you know. Let it sit out overnight, and then you could bake the cookies the next day. I'm going to brown them, brown the butter. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for a few. But it's still not browned yet, see? That's just melted butter. You want browned butter. And you don't really want to be going and doing much else because you might forget about the butter and then you have burnt butter. And then you got to start over again. So you know when the butter is ready when it stops making those bubbles. Now it goes really quick once those bubbles stop to go from brown to burnt. So you want to keep an eye on it. Also, now we want to start stirring it. Also, when it gets brown, you'll smell like this really rich, nutty smell. It smells nice until it gets to the burnt part. So you want to take it off the heat right away, and you want to put it in a heat-safe bowl, not like a bowl that's going to be glass that's going to explode, or a plastic thin Tupperware, because that will melt. How do I know? Story time for later. So you want to put it in, I'm just going to put it in a thick Tupperware glass bowl. Actually, I think it's Pampered Chef from my sister. But I'm just going to keep stirring. Stirry, stirry, stirry. The smell is very nice and fragrant, but it's not nutty yet. It just smells like butter still, and there's still bubbles. You have to wait till the bubbles stop. And you might be thinking, Lisa, this is a pain in the, you know. But the flavor, who knows, it could be delicious. Foamy bubbles have almost gone away. I'm going to put it on low. Keep going a little bit longer. You want to make sure you keep stirring it. You want all these, you see this here, you want that all to fall to the bottom. Now it's ready to be put in a heat-safe bowl. Get a heat-safe bowl for your butter. Use this one, it's thick, so it won't explode if it's too hot. My sister got it for me. See, Pampered Chef. Fancy. See here how all the milk solubles, or however you say it, fell to the bottom? That's what you want. You want, and you put, this smell is so good, y'all. Okay. Yeah. And now you wanted to see that? Hold on. See all those white things down there? That's the milk solubles, or however you say it. Okay, I'm just going to pour it in here. You see it? Okay. I'm going to get all that goodness here out. Don't leave that in the pan. That's what you worked for. Don't leave that in there. Scrape it all out good. Scrapey, scrapey, scrapey. All the edges, everything. Scrape it all out. So now that it's in the bowl, I'm going to set like a 15 to 20 minutes, 15 minutes, because I don't want it to harden again. Okay? If you're going to do it this way, and not wait 2 hours or so for it to get room temperature, and you're going to put it in the refrigerator, check it in 10 minutes. Okay? Okay. Okay, so while our butter is cooling in the refrigerator for 10 minutes, I'm going to whip up egg whites, the equivalent of 2 eggs, because each bag needs 1 egg. So I'm going to whip it. And it tells you right on here how much you'll need per egg. So for 2 eggs, I need 1/3 cup. Okay. Then I'm going to get a bowl. I'm going to mix it in there. Now we're going to mix this until we get peaks. I'm going to use the same bowl that I'm going to mix all my cookies in. Hey, buddy. Right here. I'm going to start out. Our butter is room temperature. It's a solidy, little solid but little liquidy. Let me show you. Did y'all see that? Yo, it just bursts right out of the middle. But yeah, so see, it's some of it's hard, some of it's a little liquidy. So I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit. First, I gotta clean that butter off the ground. Hold on a second. So, let's get back to baking. You see there my egg whites? I'm just gonna give them a little zhuzh. Wake them up a little bit, bring them back to life. They were sitting there for a little bit. Now remember, you don't want to over whip your egg whites because then they get too warm and they'll just fall and then it won't do what we want it to do. Which I want it to make the cookies nice and like soft and airy and like cake like. So now I'm going to put the butter in. Okay. While I'm slowly mixing that, I'm going to start putting in the cookie batter. You don't want to over mix it, so that's why I turned it off while I'm getting the other bag in there. Okay. I'm going to change it to my paddle actually. Let's see. Also going to just see all that butter on the side. You need that butter to help combine to make a dough. And so I took the whisk off because we don't want to whisk the dough. We want to mix the dough. Let's see. See the difference? How it's mixing the dough so it combines more versus what the whisk was doing. The whisk was just pushing the butter to the sides. Okay, like I say, you don't want to mix it for too long. Okay, now what we're gonna do is put the cookies on the cookie sheets. I like to use these silicone pads. It really makes it easy, and also you save money because you don't have to keep buying what do you call that white stuff? What do you call it? What the hell? What do you call that stuff? That white stuff, you know. I know you're all screaming at me. I cannot think of them. Hey, sweetie, what's the name of that white stuff that you use for baking so stuff doesn't stick? Wait, I'll come to you. Hello? What do you use? Want something to kneel on? I got the kneeling pad thing.
Oh, no, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
What do you call that white stuff that you use so it doesn't stick when you're cooking?
The white stuff?
Yeah, like comes like aluminum foil.
Oh, wax paper?
Yeah, but what's another name?
Parchment paper?
Yeah. It saves you money because you don't have to keep rebuying parchment paper. That's the name. Okay, I'm going to put the cookies on the cookie sheet. I'm going to use my little cookie scoop. Look how pretty. Here we go. So our cookies are on our cookie sheet. I'm going to put them in the oven. It's 350 degrees. I'm going to cook them for 11 minutes and then I'm going to let them cool for about 1 minute or two on the baking sheet before putting them on a cooling rack. Okay, let's go. Oh. I haven't done this in years, but have you ever cooking something else? Like last night we were reheating pizza, but I didn't take the pan out of the oven. I just grabbed the pizza and put it on a plate. I didn't realize that I left it in there. So it's been preheating. So the cookies are brown on the bottom. I had to cook them for a total of 14 minutes. Let's take them out. That's from the top oven. This is from the bottom oven. Okay, now we're going to put the next round in. And we're going to let the first batch of cookies sit for 2 minutes to cool and to continue baking before we put them on our cooling rack. All right. 14 minutes. You know what we're going to do now? We're going to clean up. But don't those look delicious? Hopefully they taste as good as they look. Still nap time for him. Okay, so the cookies sat a little bit longer than 2 minutes on the baking sheet, but let's give them a try. They're still warm. Oh, they smell really good. They're really soft. That's how they look on the bottom. Look how cute they are. Okay, let's break it open. They're nicely cooked. Yep, they cooked in the middle. They're nice and fluffy. Whoops. These are really good. I'm gonna cook them though. The ones that are in the oven now. Just like 60 more seconds. And let me tell you what. If you want to make elevated chocolate chip cookies, all you have to add are egg white fluffs, fluff some egg whites and brown some butter. You'll be hitting your next gathering. Bring this to like a party if somebody's having like, if you're just going to somebody's house. Oh my God. Well, now if you like a more of a crispy cookie, this isn't for you. But if you like a ooey gooey, soft and fluffy cookie, yes. That in the background is my husband. He's scrubbing the bathroom floors, the tiles, to make them look like new again, inside the middle. He's doing that, so that's what that sound is. I'm going to give him a cookie after. All right, well, y'all have a great night or day. Y'all have a great whatever. Thanks for watching me. Please subscribe. You must subscribe. And Hit the bell so you get notified when I put something up. You want to know, right? Well, I hope you do. Okay, well, y'all have a great night. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Bye.